Welcome to Fargo, where extraordinary people define our north of normal metro. Discover the real stories behind the real people in the city of frost and fire. This is the Fargo Five. I'm here with Mary Leibel from Love Bug Farm. Hello, Mary.
Hello.
So this is the Fargo Fresh segment, which, quite frankly, I just have to make up because I can't keep my hands on what I want to do with this segment. YouTube used to give me really awesome access to their back end, and they just switched it up with some kind of newfangled AI thing. And I like AI. I mean, I'm actually kind of an accelerationist, like pro-optimistic about like the future of technology and all that stuff. I'm not like I like AI. But it's annoying when they change, you know what I mean? Like when they have a software you have like a software or a website and the features of it works.
Yep.
You got a workflow. Facebook just does this all the time. And it's like, oh, we're gonna improve this. It's not an improvement.
Right. What did you do? I have to learn something new now.
Yeah.
I don't know how this works.
It's very annoying. So you brought some samples.
Lots of goodies. From
the Love Bug Farm. Can you hear? This is the packaging here. If you're not watching, you can watch this show, and you can find us anywhere. So you just, whatever you have open, you just type in Conrad Fargo. You'll find it.
It'll be there.
You'll find it. Okay. So you go to Amazon, Conrad Fargo, then you buy me, and then I'm in your ear. You won't be able to see me though. You'll only be able to hear me if you do there. Spotify.
Okay.
There you can see it.
Oh,
One big long podcast, or you can go to YouTube where this is chopped up into segments, and that's where I would recommend you go to YouTube, subscribe and like, and then you can see this wonderful package that we have here.
Right.
So what it's in a silver, is this Mylar? Is that what you call that?
Yep, that is a Mylar bag. Yep.
I don't know what Mylar means, but apparently I recognize it. This is a Mylar bag. It has a sticker, and it's see-through on one side, it's silver on the other. It's got a sticker that says freeze-dried treats.
Yep. Love
Bug Farm. Look at that. That's very, very cool. And it says 4/6/24.
That's the date we packaged.
That's not the expiration date.
No, so that's actually an older one.
Stuff.
Now we're putting the date on the back, so there's not the double sticker. So as we're learning, we're changing some things up a bit. But
yeah, well, there is no expiration date.
No.
Okay,
I mean, like once you open that, you should probably eat that pineapple within the week.
And that's what it is. It's pine. Yeah. So
because if you left that bag open, this is freeze dried. It would slowly absorb the moisture in the air and become soft and rehydrate.
Rehydrate.
Yep.
Okay.
And become silly. We've left stuff out before, so.
So you'd be able to tell because this as it is.
Yes, it should crack.
Can you hear that? And so now, what is this? This is pineapple. Okay, I'm gonna.
So we have fruit and candy.
Ooh.
Yeah. My mom says the pineapple is candy. It's her favorite.
Oh, that's very good.
Yep.
No, oh my.
Yeah. Don't eat the whole bag at once.
Why not?
You can.
I love pineapple. I shouldn't have started with pineapple. No.
It's a favorite. My husband's never cut so much pineapple in his life, he said, because he would just get it.
So are you pineapple on pizza kind of person?
No, pineapple makes my tongue itch, so I actually have had very minimal amounts of the pineapple.
Oh no, you are missing out.
I know.
You are missing out.
More for my mom. She gets
before I went to Japan when I was 20. I lived there for a year, and before then, my only experience with pineapple was on a pizza or from a can where I would take it out of the can and put it on a pizza. Like that was my only experience. I was in Japan and we had roommates, and my Finnish roommate was like, "Look, I bought a pineapple." And I was like, "You can do that?" Which, I mean, you can do that here. I never grew up doing that.
Yep.
He cuts it up, and I'd never eaten fresh pineapple in my entire life. It's a whole other thing, isn't it? If you've never had fresh pineapple, strong recommend. This is amazing.
And that's a lot easier and cleaner to take with you if you wanted to go on like a picnic or to the park or eat it in the car.
What is what's the price point on this bag?
We do any of our items that we sell are $6 each or $4 for $20.
Oh my!
So, and we have lots of different
like
fruit
$6
mixes.
With I'm taking. Yeah. I'm taking this one.
That's yours.
Home.
You can try all of that, Conrad. We brought that for you.
No, but I'm keeping this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll try. That's so good.
I know. I know. The fruit is candy. It's really interesting because like all the different textures that they have. So some people don't like it. Bananas and apples are a little more drier texture. My son's like, nope.
Nice and crispy. It's good.
Yep. But we love like cherries. Cherries and mangoes are my favorite. So Freeze-dried cherries. And
Very
pickles.
cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go and
Yeah,
just
you're
like
gonna
buy.
have to
We're gonna have to come and just like
comes
buy
today.
one of everything you have.
Okay.
So this is the next one. Now this is just in a big plastic container. You know what it actually reminds me of is a to-go container from like a Chinese
and
restaurant.
it's because those are more fragile. If we put them in a bag and something touched them, they just crush and become to powder.
Because this is a plastic. It's got these little balls, and they look very lightweight.
Caramel and chocolate.
It's caramel and chocolate. They're made from a candy.
Yes,
right?
they are. Yep.
Can you say the candy that it is, or?
Well, I'm trying to remember. I always call it the wrong thing. I call them sugar daddies. It's not that.
No, sugar daddy is the big.
It's a milk dud.
It's a milk dud, which is different from a sugar baby.
Yeah, but we call it something different because we can't call them names. But I can't even remember what we call that.
But it's mostly just caramel and chocolate, right?
Caramel and chocolate.
So the chocolate melts away.
Not really. It's on the outside if you can see it. It's just kind of that's the little darker brown stuff.
Yeah.
But because the caramel expands so much,
well,
it puffs up.
I have a hard time thinking it's gonna beat the pineapple, but it is like sugar,
right?
Like just pure sugar.
Yeah,
so
pure sugar. I've heard these are like my husband's favorite, but I can't eat them because they have milk in them. So some of the stuff I'm like, hope it tastes good. But
give it a try.
Here's secondhand. It just dissolves so.
Oh.
Okay, but you're gonna have to try a taffy.
Oh no. I think I'm just gonna eat this whole bag.
Conrad won't need lunch today because he's full of sugar and fruit.
Oh no, that is sugar. So the pineapple.
But you probably only ate 2 pieces because those are each half a piece.
Oh really?
So the thing with the freeze dried is it expands. So you kind of get that satisfaction that you're eating a lot, but you're actually not eating like a whole bag or box of.
So I actually came across or heard about, it was somewhat long ago, that if you put food on a smaller plate, it seems like you're eating more because the plate is full.
Yep.
And so I always eat on a tiny plate, and I refuse to use a full size. Is your son okay there? He seems to be waking up.
He's sleeping. He must be having some sort of
I've
dream.
never had somebody bring a baby to the studio, but he's been a fantastic guest.
He's pretty chill. Yeah.
No, and you're really doing the thing. I mean,
he comes with us everywhere. So I was just kind of like, you sure you want to bring a baby? I was like, yep, that's just what he does. He comes with us.
And hiccuping.
Yeah.
So when my wife just had one as well. So how old is Isaac?
He's 4.5 months.
4.5. Okay, mine is barely 2.
Okay.
But 2 today, 2 months today. Yeah, May 2nd, my son was born. So, where am I?
Yeah, it's July.
How old is he? Yeah, I know,
right.
but how? Okay, I was trying to do math in my head. Again, this live brain, like there's certain things I just can't do live. Like it's harder to do things. People watch other people do things
that's
live,
Skittles.
and they go,
Those aren't as fun.
you want me
Everyone
to do the which
knows
one's the
this.
taffy? Yeah. Okay, so this is the taffy. Now this one comes in a pink bag.
Well, those would be like our dollar bags. So I just brought you a sample of the taffy, just because taffy is interesting. If you have like dental work or some people don't want to chew, taffy's really chewy. You freeze dry it, it puffs up, and then it melts in your mouth. So I prefer it
So
because
this is freeze-dried taffy. Okay, when you said taffy, I was imagining taffy.
No, one of my sons really wants us to make our own taffy, and I'm like, you're crazy. I'm not making my own taffy.
So I have a relative in Oregon, and she would constantly, when I was very young, she would come back to Fargo and bring saltwater taffy.
Yep.
And is that what this is?
Yep.
And so I was
sweet
imagining
saltwater taffy.
I was imagining like a chewy whatever, but these are like little puff balls.
Those ones we did
like
for samples. So it's actually a piece of taffy cut into probably 1/16.
Okay.
We're actually doing some wedding favor boxes, and so one of the candies they chose was taffy. So this is what the taffy looks like.
Oh, that's much bigger.
And so this is taffy cut into 6ths.
Okay,
So
but they're like balls.
Right. Yep.
They're like a ball.
Kind
it's
of
not
oblong. Yeah.
And
just
it's very
that's
lightweight.
How it puffs up.
Okay, and now I'm gonna give this a try here. Let's
see what you grab. They just kind of. If you're really you probably got a strong flavor.
Well, so at first I was going to say it's very subtle, much more subtle than the other ones, especially compared to the milk dud. The flavor really hits after. Mm-hmm. So you bite into it. It's kind of like biting air, and I'm like, not a lot of flavor.
And then it gets you.
Later.
Yep.
That was very interesting.
Yeah, isn't it?
I like that.
You get the flavor and almost the texture of taffy, but it's soft and fluffy, and you can chew in it, or you can just let it dissolve in your mouth.
Yeah, this tastes. I'm
So-
trying to put my finger on what this tastes like. Now, this is good, but and I had. It's cinnamon. Ooh.
Oh, you got.
Okay, so these flavors are all
So
over the map.
here's what we did after we did all these little samples. We learned you should not mix licorice, cinnamon,
Ooh.
and one other I can't remember right now. So we keep those separate. Now
Yeah.
we pull them,
Yeah.
so that you don't get that, because they also can take on that flavor can take on the whole bag.
Yeah, I'll bet.
So,
I'll bet.
but
Final verdict. Pineapple, of
Pineapple,
course,
yep.
is the best. I like pineapple, but nothing really beats chocolate though either. I mean, this pineapple is really good. I have like a special affinity for pineapple because it reminds me of pizza,
yep.
right? So it's like, do you like sweet or savory? In fact, I prefer savory. So when I eat pineapple, I just remember pizza. Oh, it's so good.
It's good for you.
I want to dip this in some marinara sauce.
There you go.
Wouldn't that be like
You can-
the most sinful?
You could do that.
That'd be really
It's like
weird.
chips.
Yeah, that'd be wild. Dip this. Okay. This. Yeah, I like this the most.
Conrad's got to put it away, otherwise he's going to spend the rest of the show just eating pineapple.
Nope, I don't. Well, and actually, the chocolate and caramel and the pineapple work really well together too.
Yep. So we have lots of different types of candies.
You must
so
be fun to go buy on Halloween. Is this what you give out on Halloween or no?
No,
Okay.
no, we
What do
don't.
you guys?
we don't do Halloween.
You should Oh, you guys don't even celebrate it.
Oh yeah, and now we're out in the country, so and we
okay.
didn't have this until January, so we weren't
sure.
freeze drying
Yeah, of course,
candy
because you just started.
till February. So we do love to give them as gifts. So if we find out a person's favorite candy, like we just had a friend who had a birthday, he loved sour things, so my son made him a big container that had sour Skittles and sour gummy worms in it, and gave that as a gift. So
Well, thank you
You're
so
welcome.
very, very much for all. Oh no, we didn't even try the M&Ms. Okay, well we'll have to do that.
you'll have to do it later.
Yeah, I'll have to come and buy them from you, rather than just eating all the freebies. We are going to move to our next segment, which is Fargo Frequently Asked Questions, when we come back. So don't go nowhere.